Why she's with him, we'll never know. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the show. Welcome to the Married Couple Podcast. Woo! How was your day?
Man who go to bed with the itchy bum wake up with the smelly finger.
So, let me take my pants off.
Dave, you ever took a shit and looked at it and go, when's the last time I had corn? Shit, that was 20 years ago.
You know, sometimes I wish some people would just stick to the original script.
Oh, that's the line?
The option is take yourself out.
That choice I was making.
I love and hate that one. I should take that one out. Hey guys, no, that's one I should really take out. I should probably get. He's dead now. That's. Hey guys, welcome. How was your day? It's another Wednesday. I said we'd do another one, and I didn't lie this time. We're doing another. We're doing another show. You know what the show is. Come in, tell us about your day. We're going to tell you about our day. And if your day has been awesome, we're going to make it awesomer. And if your day sucked donkeys, well, this show is not from Tijuana, so we can't help you out. Yeah, our show's from Nebraska. However, I've heard they have that there.
I've heard that too.
I have not seen it. I've been to Tijuana.
I've never.
I looked for it. No, I didn't.
I guess that didn't surprise me at all.
No, I didn't really look for it. But anyway, that's how the show goes. If you want to leave us a voice message that we'll play on the show, go to Instagram. And it's at the Married Couple Podcast _ in between each word. And we can play that voice message live unless it's screwing up like it was last week when Cameron left us 3 wonderful messages and I never got to play them and I felt so bad. So I'm going to play them at the opening of this show. Okay. Not yet, but after a little bit, he's going to get, in fact, no, not yet. But I'm going to play them. So because Cameron, he comes around here a lot and it always leaves us very intriguing thoughts and
sometimes
stuff.
I don't quite, and
stuff.
Thank you, Cameron, for leaving messages. Keep doing it.
He leaves us stuff, which
sometimes
is
I just can't follow where we're going with them.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just me.
I'm pretty sure it's the show, babe. That's kind of, I'm pretty sure we invite that.
We kind of do.
We kind of do. Sweetheart.
Yes, my love.
How was your day?
Day was good. Things are still a little slow. You know, when I decided to go on this journey of being
of
being on my own and independent and,
You're not on your own and independent. I'm there with you all the way, babe.
You understand what I'm saying.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
I am not making an hourly wage anymore.
You're not.
I am strictly commission. And I thought, I'm going to fucking rock this. The first time I get on the phones, the first phone call I'm going to make, I'm going to fucking make a sale. Have I yet? No. It's okay though. It's okay though. I've been calling a lot. I actually had a really good conversation earlier this week that I think will result in a couple of sales, which hallelujah. I just want one, for Pete's sakes. I want more than one. We need more than one.
I love how you Pete sakes it and then F word and then
fuck
Pete.
yeah.
Well, here's the deal.
I'm a kind of an oxymoron there.
we just found from our old platform. We just found Jill and Tony's show. They're back on again, and they're on YouTube. And so
before us at 7 o'clock
our
Central Time. Yeah.
And so 7 o'clock, so 8 Eastern and 6 Pacific. I don't know, math. But they're still doing their show, or they brought it back anyway. I'm right. And it's funny because he was trying to make her simply say the word ass.
I know.
He pointed out is not a
4-letter word.
And she couldn't do it, which is fine. But she's just like, no, that's not who I am. I don't do that. And as I was thinking that, then she said, but we're going to pop by and listen to your show. And I was thinking, man.
Well, it's funny
because you're a potty mouth. In fact, you are the potty mouth of the two of us. And we both cuss a little, but.
Yeah. You were the sailor. I cuss like one.
Yeah, you do. I thought your prayers and you cuss like a sailor. Also, some people at work came up. Now wait for my day. You go.
Yeah, hold on. I barely got into my day.
So excited.
No, I did think it was funny how even Tony was talking about there's a guy that he works with that he wants to count how many times he says the F word even in a sentence or a paragraph. Right? I'm like, well, don't fucking listen to our show because that flies out of my mouth.
Yeah, it kind of does. And that's why our parents never listen or listen back or whatever.
Well, you know.
Well, mine don't for a different reason now, but too soon?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it. You go. You keep on about your day.
No, it's okay. I've had a good week as far as making calls and making sure, I'm sticking with it and being consistent. It's just, it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I was very confident in myself. No, I'm going to be fine. And I am going to do great. I just wanted it to happen quicker.
Well, let's be real. Over the past month, though, I mean, right when you did it, we had a good 3 weeks of you've only really been at it this week.
Yeah. Well, this month.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 days.
So yeah. So
which it's fine. It's fine.
Be fine.
It's a learning curve.
You're going to be fine.
And we've got this.
And we have a money tree out back. So if
I wish.
Well, your daughter thinks we do. So there must be one.
Yes, she does.
She does. She thinks we have a money tree. We don't have a money tree.
Right.
Alex, if you're listening, there's no money tree. Anyway.
So let me go on with my day.
Yes, I will attempt to stop interrupting.
Oh, I mean, that is your job, my love.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
No, so we go back a week. Not much happened last week. We did get our camper put on our camping spot, which is pretty cool.
I was going to save that for mine. Hold on.
You can come back to it.
Say what did we do?
We got our camper put in our camping spot.
In our camping spot.
Down by the river.
That's what I wanted to do. Down by the river.
Quite literally, right by the river.
Down by the river. That's why I hit it. Anyway, go on.
No, that was fun. I went out and watched you guys kind of start getting it ready, and then I had to come back and prepare for the Roses Are Red podcast. This last week, we finished up our deep dive into the Risa Tisa, and I think that show went really well. I'm truly grateful to do that show on Friday nights with AC and Red Rose, and I mean, it's just so much fun.
You guys are really awesome together. Now, I didn't hear the end of that show because I was
down by the river,
dude.
All right, I'll quit.
You were on when you got back. Let me tell you. We were talking afterwards, and you got on. I was like, "Can you shut the fuck up?"
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot that. Yeah. That was the very end. Sorry, I know that's you guys' show.
No, it wasn't on our show. It was at when we were talking.
No, I got on at the end of the show too.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
At any rate, Saturday, Dave gets up real early. Not real early, like noon, but I'm still sleeping, and I hear him all around the house gathering shit, like we're moving. And
kind of.
And I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm going
down by the river.
Yeah.
I'm going to the camper and I'm taking Dexter with me. Do you want to come? And I was like, yeah, but we got to get shit first. So I spent too much money at Walmart. And the wind was so bad.
That was bad.
So bad on on Saturday. We both took a nap in the camper, and it was kind of nice. It was like we were being rocked in a cradle because the wind was blowing so bad. Other than that, cool thing is my daughter not tomorrow, a week from tomorrow, I'm going to be going dancing, line dancing with my youngest daughter. The bar that Dave and I met at does a college night on Thursday nights, and her and her friend called me last night, FaceTime me, and did a whole presentation as to why me and my besties, Skylar and Kate and Courtney, should all go dancing with them because they'll teach us the new dances if we teach them the old ones.
She is the queen of presentations.
Oh, it's
by the
so
way.
stinking cute. She's like, and they didn't even have a PowerPoint this time. They just pointed at the wall, like pretend it's a PowerPoint. And then they did a couple new dances for me to learn. And I was like, I think I have them already. I'll just need to watch them one more time. Alex was like, how is that? I'm like, honey, I've been doing this for longer than you've been alive. But that was really cute. And they even sent a video for my friends to watch or to present that to my friends as well. And they think she's adorable.
So did you send the video to them?
I sure did.
And they enjoyed it too? So
yes.
Now you guys are going to
We're
go
all going out
dancing?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited. You want to come, babe?
That's the line?
Dance. The line dance. That's the line.
No, I'm really excited.
Oh, that's the line?
Dance.
Damn.
No, I don't want to go.
Aw.
Ever again. We met there. I don't need to go back there anymore.
We did meet there.
I know. And at the time, I was kind of halfway. Well, I was seeing somebody else. And so we can't go there again because what happens if. No, that's not going to happen. I'm just joking.
I mean, we're really good friends with them now.
Oh,
so.
that's the line?
Dance.
Damn.
No, I didn't mean that. I just never mind. Go on.
Whatever. You don't want to meet somebody else?
That's what I was.
Oh, you don't need to meet. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
I didn't. Right over my head.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
missed all of that. We do have some written messages coming in.
We should just stick to the script.
There's no script.
Yeah, I know.
Rose said hello. Hey, Rose. My sister said
holla.
No, hola. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry.
Why
You're
do
tired.
both our sisters do that to you?
Because it's that now. AC says hiya. And then May says pain med time patch given to me, has to take it. Well, I understand. At least they're managing that for you. Matt, the security guard at my old job. Hey, Matt. Miss
at my
you.
old job. I love how you at my old job.
I know, it's so weird. And then AC said, hit the like button, guys. Please.
Oh, please do.
Please do. Subscribe if you're not. Subscribes are free. And then AC says, we're going to be fine. This test ain't so hard. Yeah, let me, if you need help or anything, I don't know if I could help you pass the test.
Yeah,
but if you have questions, feel free to shoot them to me, or if you need to make a call to me, I'm open for that because it is tough. Yeah.
He got
yeah,
in your line of work.
Yes.
So he's testing for everything now. Hence,
yeah, I did that 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Can you believe it? I can't. Well, you weren't in the picture then, but
yeah, I can't believe it.
Matt says, Sam, miss you at work. I miss you too. I miss actually all the people there. I just don't miss
work.
Some of the people there.
Oh, right. You don't miss the atmosphere of the work.
You're right. Correct. That's a better way to say it.
You don't miss the atmosphere.
That is true.
Some people help make that atmosphere. That's that's not what I was saying.
AC says, share the show out, please, please, please. We, people get to see us because you share it and you like it and you, whatever. I mean, again, we appreciate anything that you can do like that.
And if you're here and listening, say hi. Just so we know you're here.
You can write a message, send a message or voice message, anyway, figure it out. All right, my love. How was your day?
It was fine. No,
Plus buckets.
Well, I mean, literally, we talked about a lot of it already.
You can talk your side of it.
No, I know. We did we go back a week. We put the camper down by the river. I don't have to do that. I've done that enough already. So
I wish I had the damn button.
Don't you? Oh, so you could hit it while I'm talking?
I don't know which one it is. Otherwise,
down by the river.
It's that one. Or that one. Nope. Anyway, so we put the camper out. That was cool. I did take the dog out there. We spent the day, but you already kind of hit most of that, and I interrupted enough that it sounded like both of our stories anyway. So, somebody came up to me at work today, and they're like, "Oh man, I missed your show for like the past month." I was like,
Good news.
Sweet. Let me just tell you something. You didn't miss anything. You got like one episode to catch up on. You're good. And then anyway, I'm surprised by the people that will stop me and go, "Oh man, I caught this," or something about the show that don't necessarily always comment or whatever, or catch it later and stuff like that. I'm actually surprised by the amount and some of the people that do it.
I've been really pleased with the comments that we've been getting. There's been a lot more commenting even after the fact. I know Truthful Sweet has been a little bit under the weather and catching it on the replay if she can, and that's wonderful. She's commented quite a bit. AC always does, which is great. It does help out. As I was getting news stories today, I was like, should I have not done this in
Got news stories? We didn't do news stories
like a
last
month
week.
and a half.
Yeah.
It feels like.
I haven't done a top 10
And
list.
then I'm
and
like,
I made a
I don't
top
know
10
if I
list.
can read these right now.
So guys, stick around. Sam has news stories, and I did do a top 10 list, babe. I have not told you what it is. Do you want to guess? Yeah, my top 10 lists are always similar anyway. They're always either music, 80s music, or both of that. They're movies, or they're TV shows, or they're kind of a mixture of any of it. So would you like to guess what I did a top 10 list on?
I saw you looking at shows that we've watched recently.
Okay.
But we're looking at shit that we haven't, so I have no idea.
Okay, here's what my top 10 list. My top 10 list for tonight is going to be shows and or movies that they just need to hurry up and bring out, because I'm so tired of there just being nothing on. Literally, the only show we watch right now is on right now. We watch Survivor and literally, but kind of. But we went back. We saved a lot of the Walking Deads, and we watched. Now we're caught up in those.
Yeah.
We did find the new show Sugar on whatever that's on. That's pretty good. On Apple. And but aside from
Manhunt, we're starting to watch the new Parish. Man, I'm waiting for
Parish is decent.
I'm waiting for Interview with a Vampire though.
It's going to be a top 10 list of TV shows and or movies. Which one?
Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah, maybe.
It's coming out May 12th.
Top 10 TV shows or movies that just need to hurry up and come out, because I'm tired of waiting. There's nothing to do. I'm glad there's nothing to do in one respect, because you guys are all here, except for the 3 people that just shut it. Went, oh, Survivor's on. I forgot that.
Who doesn't DVR shit anyway, just so you can fast forward through the commercials?
That's speaking of that. Tonight's episode is still not brought to you by Captain Morgan, nor Malibu, but the rest of my comments will be. Anyway, that's kind of how my day went. I did have one of my drivers send me a message. He sent me an email, and he said, "Hey," he's a brand new driver, and he goes, "Hey, I saw your podcast."
Really?
And well, what he did was, remember when I brought my work computer home and I did my message to my drivers?
Oh yeah, it's that
did
podcast.
It from here, and it's a podcast room. And I even mentioned, I'm doing this from our podcast studio. It was, and so my concern was, did you hear our actual podcast? Because again, we cuss a little bit sometimes. I thought we sometimes we get a little extra. And I was just kind of hoping. I mean, if he did, that's great. But no, he only heard the thing that I sent for work.
Yeah.
But cool. It's kind of like, that's something that a lot of people at work know it, but it can't really be associated with work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So anyway. All right. We've got, you already read those. Why don't you get a news story ready? Is there some new ones?
Yeah.
And then I do have a couple of voice messages.
Cool. Tiffy is here. She says, oh, hey, Tiffy. It was lovely having you on the show on Friday night on Roses Are Red. That was really fun.
I caught some of it, a lot of it. I actually caught the end. So.
My sister actually is going to be on Roses Are Red on Friday. We are going to do a deep dive into the serial killer from Australia, Peter Dupas. That's something that she read a book on.
Wait, his name is Doofus?
Dupas, D-U-P-A-S. But AC has a prior engagement, so I asked if she could be on, so we're going to be doing that. I'm really excited. She's asked quite a few questions. She's like, how do we do this? I'm like, the story. So it's going to be great though. Tiffy said so many ways to share the love, because we were talking about sharing the show. May says, I haven't donated any news stories in a while. I've slacked. That's true. I haven't gotten any in a while, but I haven't been doing it in a while. Tiffy says, should do a top 10 list of shows that were discontinued that need to be finished. Like they
Ooh.
stop before they should. I like that.
Yeah, I've got one that I'm going to mention that, anyway, go on. One of them is definitely, I'm going to mention one in a bit.
AC Midnight Media says, shows to watch right now. Shogun, I've heard that's good. Blue Eyed Samurai, Invincible, Three Body Problem. We've heard about that one
a couple
too.
times now.
And then Fallout.
Okay.
And then Tiffy says, was such a blast. I'm also excited to be back in the bleachers for that. So we love that you listen. You're a great listener and participate.
I love how the Australian picked an American story to do.
And my sister picked
and your
an
sister,
Australian one.
the American, picked an Australian news story to do. Or to I think I'm actually, I will listen to that. I can't wait for that one. And I can't wait to have your sister on there. She should add very well to the dynamic of the show.
I think she will.
All right. I've got a couple of, go ahead and get a news story. I've got a couple of messages here from last week, as promised, is Cameron's messages from last week that I literally didn't get until the end of the show. Here is Cameron.
Hello, this is Cameron.
See?
I am a long-time listener. First time caller. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna call her. Hardly knew her. That was really bad timing right there. Anyway, I don't think I have a lot of time on this message machine thing. But you folks have been out for a while, but just wanted to say hello and ask how each of your day has been today and yesterday. Yeah, I could talk a lot, so I have to do these separate.
Well, I'm actually glad I played that this week because last week I was kind of pissy, ish. So our days getting back to normal. We're getting life back to normal. And here he left another one. Here's another one.
I have a new position.
Speaking of new jobs.
After about 9-10 years of hard work, I found a job with the federal government. So
look at that.
Very, very, very happy about it. It's just been a long time coming. That's what she said.
Sorry.
That was very poorly. Anyway, it's going to be pretty good work, important work. Food defense investigations and inspections with the USDA.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to it. Excuse God.
He just burped
These messages are weird. Jesus. No, Mike. Okay, this was meant to be a very serious last message. Oh, Christ. Okay, it's important work. It's food defense. There you go. Not much more to say. I'm just really excited as you get here. Oh, I wasn't excited. Those are just ringtones. Okay.
It wasn't really
me. A good
me.
fart joke gets me every fucking time.
Of course it does. That wasn't really me.
I don't care. It's hilarious.
I've got May the Poet and I'm going to guess Betty checking in. Here they are to tell us what's going on this week.
Wondering how you were going to bring this up with this whole thing, and now you can. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh shit!
That's right. You're going line dancing with your daughter, huh, Sam? At school. So does that mean that the official Sam Snort dance is going to make its debut with your daughter?
Oh, she'd kill me.
I didn't have to bring it up. You did.
Urkel.
Oh, damn it, I did,
okay, back in the day.
Hang on.
Well, you could teach the college kids something new. I'm sure Steve Urkel would cheer you on, Sam. Not a problem.
There, she even said it.
Steve Urkel back in the day
snorting, okay?
had an Urkel snort dance, and it was pretty funny.
See how that turns out.
I'm pretty sure B. Arthur was in the video, if I remember right. I don't know. It was weird.
They both did the.
Yeah.
I've seen that before. I kind of know what you're talking
yes.
about.
Oh, she'd kill me. I'm probably going to embarrass her just by existing while we go. Especially putting me with my besties.
Yeah, those girls don't know what they asked for. They have no idea.
So not next week. It'll be the day before we go. So 2 weeks from tonight, folks.
Yeah.
Wait for the stories.
Yeah, exactly. Your sister left a comment. Here's a voice
Yay.
comment from. Does she have a name for the show yet? Did you figure
Well,
out what it's going to be?
I've always called her Sister Jamie.
Sister Jamie. All right, we'll go with that. Here's Sister Jamie.
So I don't know if many people know this, but I own a construction company. And on my newsletter, I put the joke that says there was this guy that was on death row and he specialized in waterproofing. He's the dead man caulking.
You put it on the newsletter.
I love that.
It's so much better when you say it. Dead man. Okay. Here
Jeez
is.
Louise, you can tell it's warm in here.
It is a bit warm. I think it was that joke, wasn't it? No, that wasn't it. All right, hold on. Here is.
But you are not a Jedi yet.
Here's Zanzia. What's up, bud?
Swear on this show? Fuck no, we don't do that. How's everybody doing? Seriously. Yeah, all the snow's gone here. It's in the 50s and weather's good. It's nice out. Unfortunately, the national bird is out, the mosquito, and already killed one tonight when I was taking out the trash. Go figure, you know. But I mean, hey, someone's got to get rid of your ex-girlfriend sometime. Hey-o! But seriously, things are good. Things are fine. And okay. Thrawn says to say hello. He's on vacation. He's just settling back. He's just kicking back in a lawn chair right now and just saying hi.
All right.
Sweet.
Well, hello. Mosquitoes are terrible up there in Minnesota, by the way.
I don't get it. Maybe it's all the lakes, all the water.
It is. That's exactly what it is. That's where they plant their little babies in all those lakes. That's why there's 100,000 mosquitoes for the 10,000 lakes. Here is Zandy one more time.
And Sam, there's a news story I want to send you because unfortunately there's a real crazy person I came across. And I'd like to send you this story to see if you can do a background on it because this person's still alive and they're out.
Okay. I'm curious for which show.
Probably Roses Are Red.
Roses Are Red, or because hold on, because it could be for this show. There is Tony, and I'm gonna guess Jill.
Yes. They say, "Hey guys, it was great to watch your show again. We love you." Jill says to Sam about her plan to get up at 5 a.m. to exercise. You can do it. You can do it. If you put your mind to it. Thank you so much. That needs to get back. Not that early now that I work for myself, but
right.
But I actually, Nicole and I were talking about
for the longest time.
Yes.
But if you,
Nicole and I were talking about, maybe taking an hour out of the day and going for a walk, every day, like instead of,
working.
Farting around. I don't know.
I'm joking. One more from Zanzia.
Instead of working.
And like Cameron, I am also too a long-time listener, first-time caller, but I'm telling you, it's on a little bit tight. Anybody know how to get this thing off? I think it's a notch too tight here.
Collar. Oh, wow.
To answer your question, AC, it is Jill Cox Cordova or on YouTube. You should be able to find her page. Also, I clicked on it. May says, "Yes, Daniel, I'm crazy, but I've been out a while." So.
And speaking of May, one more from her, then we'll get to your news story.
Medication hasn't kicked in yet, so there's going to be a official SAM the Snort dance for How Was Your Day then? And I hear Dave's going to be the music aficionado. The guy Paul Schaefer. Just a little weirder. Oh, did I just say that loud? Oh, shit, I sent this message. You fucked up. And you let me fuck up anyway. Well, what's the point? There isn't any. But guess what? I just hit that arrow. It's been sent. I'm so screwed.
The funny thing is she couldn't have because it wouldn't have recorded the end of the. She didn't really.
Betty didn't know.
Well, I know she was messing with Betty on that one. Betty fell asleep last show, so which was very confusing how they did that. But I don't know. You know what else I liked about last week, which I got to bring up?
What?
Good job. Thunder came on here and took his eyeball out on camera and showed me.
I know, we need to clip that.
I always. That kind of, I did not expect that. First off, I didn't expect him. ish. I kind of did, but then I just said something about him, his eye popping out, and he goes, and he like holds it in the camera.
Okay, were you surprised it wasn't a
that was
ball?
just kind of the front.
Yeah,
I was kind of surprised.
I was like, they don't put whole
That's like
whole ass
like
balls in there.
How about the eclipse? Did anybody watch the eclipse?
No,
Me either.
I've got some news stories about that. Not
Do
my
you?
first one, but yes.
Okay, those sound boring.
Actually, they're kind of funny.
Okay, all right.
I don't pull boring fucking stories.
You're right. You don't.
What the fuck is your problem?
You don't. Did anybody? I don't really care if you watch the eclipse or not. Guess what? If you did, so did everybody else, except me and Sam, obviously.
Well,
whatever.
I didn't have the glasses to watch it,
didn't
and
either.
I didn't want to burn my retinas.
I also did not want to do that.
Solar retinopathy, which is a thing. I guess.
But you know what? We'll never know because I'm not going to look at it to see. You know what I did? I watched people watching it.
It got eerily dark outside. I mean, it wasn't dark, but it kind of got eerie, like right before a tornado type looking. That's what it felt like right before a tornado.
Yes, and then in a lot of places it got dark and then got light again. Okay, it was like a real quick night, and I looked at the people with their 3D glasses on and went, "You guys look." I know they're not, but it looked like that's what they look like. They're all standing there.
It looks like the glasses you get at the theater.
Anyway, all right, sweetheart. Let's hit that news story just in case I don't know somebody shows up. What's it? Hurling is probably he won't come until later.
He came in last time, and I was like, I have no news stories.
No, whatever. All right, news story it up.
All right,
I'm gonna let you go. I'm not gonna say anything. Go.
All right, so this is one that it's been in the news for a little bit, a couple of weeks, but I didn't do any news stories last week. So So everybody knows of the conjoined twins, Abby and
what are their names?
Abby and Brittany. So Abby is now married. Now, it's funny, none of us knew this. They actually got married in 2021. None of us knew this. I was Googling it. It was like, 2021. I'm like, why the fuck are they in the news now? Right. Well, part of the reason they're in the news is the man she married is now having a paternity test done on him because he has a kid that may not be his kid, that could be his kid, that maybe he needs to be taken care of. I don't know.
Oh, not from them.
No.
So they're not
from his past life.
Pregnant, gonna have twins.
Hold on.
I mean, you'd have to assume, right?
Right. So another reason this has been son of a bitch. Another reason this has been kind of in the news lately is that somebody had made a fake Twitter or X account under Abby, and they claimed to be revealing about how they have sex and all their sex life and shit. They were like, so Brittany,
it was a fake account?
It was a fake account. They are both teaching 5th grade because they would have to. They're up in Minnesota. I mean, one couldn't be a doctor and one be a teacher.
They are both teaching 5th grade, and
because they have to.
Mrs. and Mrs. They got to have different last names.
No, it's true.
Don't they?
Well,
that's a question. That is the least offensive question that I just thought of. That I could ask if one of them got married.
Their maiden name is Hensel. What's this guy's name? Hold on.
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure it out. Jesus. Bowling. His last name is Bowling. So I don't.
Whoa! Don't do that to me. No. Don't skip ahead. Don't skip ahead. His last name's what?
Bowling.
For real?
Yes, and he is a veteran of the Army, and he works as a nurse.
Awesome.
Yes. So
I've got so many questions, and my first one is: do they have separate last names? Because that's the nicest.
That is all the information that I have. It continues to reference them as the same last name.
Hensel? Did you say?
Hensel. Yes.
I'll look that shit up. Actually, I won't look that up. I'll look something else up now that you told me the name.
Oh, shit. There's no porn. Jesus.
Baby, have you looked it up?
There's no porn. They haven't put out porn.
So you checked for that?
I haven't checked for it. Why the fuck would I check for that? That's
I don't know. You were pretty adamant about there's no.
I don't think there is. Here's why. Because the Twitter account
is fake.
And it went into pretty big detail on how sex was a thing. And they were like, nope, we're not going to reveal that. But inquiring minds want to know, Abby and Brittany. Inquiring minds want to fucking know.
Hang on. This is...
he only married Abby. He didn't marry Brittany. They're two different people.
I don't know. They both teach 5th grade.
Well, you know what? It's kind of crazy.
I've seen a picture of it. They were both wearing a wedding dress.
They were. But
otherwise, they should have...
How could they do...
Oh, hey, hang on.
Hold on. They could do like a man and a...
they could. I went as Batman and the Joker, one person once. They could
AC
have
said he'll check for it.
They could have absolutely... She could have worn a bridesmaid.
You know, that when they went to college, they charged them tuition for 2 people?
They're both learning stuff, I guess.
They went to the same classes for the exact same thing.
But yeah, okay. All right.
But they do, yes.
I gotta actually process that one. You made me forget my damn question.
Sorry. AC says, but they share a vagina. Their body conjoins down at the pelvis. Yes. They share everything. And they have 2 sets of lungs, 2 hearts, but it's just one upper body. I mean, really, it's all conjoined. I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
We're going to have to rewind 5 minutes because I need to know what I had an actual ask question.
Okay. We were asking about last name. We talked about porn.
Yep.
I said no porn.
Okay. You said you hadn't looked it up.
No, AC's looking it up. That's what he said. I'll check for it.
All right, we don't have to go there. If it comes back to me, it does great.
Then he says, but the real question is, did they have to pay twice with the gynecologists? But only one of them's married. Abby's married, Brittany isn't. So, I mean, technically, she could marry somebody else. I don't know how that would work.
That's such an important question, too. It doesn't matter. Yeah. You've stumped me now. Now I'm lost. I could not handle that. I don't think I can. Now I remember exactly what I was going to say. Do you realize, and it just seriously, every time that they've had sex, they've never had anything but a threesome. Well, maybe they might have had more. I have no idea. That part I don't know, but they've always at least had a threesome. Yeah, seriously, that ought to make most of everybody feel, you know.
And then if Brittany meets a nice fella.
She can't. Her freaking sister's cock blocking her.
Well, no. Well, obviously Brittany didn't cock block Abby.
Blocking her. You're right. Hold on. Also, she's not she's not letting her get a new dude.
Why not?
I don't know.
That's not fair. If one's married, it's not fair if the other one can't be.
I bet you the sister's getting some on the side with the husband, and the sister's asleep. I don't know. Is that possible, you think?
They have 2 brains.
The one could fall asleep.
And
then, wait, hold on. They could both be asleep, and the husband could just tap on his wife, of course, and just be like, hey. Hey.
Because that's really the only part that's not conjoined.
Probably the right shoulder. She's the right one. Which one is the married one? The taller, not as good looking one know. Or the better looking?
Honey, I'm giving you all the information that I don't know which one.
Here's the problem. Okay. First off, I have seen a picture of it, and he's a bigger dude. Not bigger than them, but
he's taller than they are.
I meant linebacker size. I mean, there's 2 of them though, so it's fair that they're bigger. But I'm trying to ask.
Just ask the goddamn question.
All right, here's the deal. Here's the problem. If I would have met you, for example, when we met, I see your cute little booty scooching over on the dance floor and stuff like that. And then you say you turned around and looked at me, okay? And I was checking you out, and I kind of saw you turn around. Now, if all of a sudden I saw your sister's head, because your sister's on the left side, and you were facing that way. So if somebody turned around, your sister would have turned around, and then she would have been like, who is that dork? And then you would have never met me because your sister would have cock blocked me and you, because she would never have allowed us to get together because she wouldn't want to be around me. And quite frankly, it'd be also super weird. Yeah, we probably wouldn't be married. No offense, Jamie. Jamie, you're awesome.
Well, I'm not conjoined.
But I'm just saying, if Jamie's head was on your left shoulder, we probably wouldn't have a married couple podcast. We'd have a married throuple podcast. No, we wouldn't. That is not a thing.
AC says, do you think that they can marry somebody else and have a 4th person in that bed? That's insane. Hold on. it would be 3.5, or it would be 4, but
Plus-
really like 3 because it's one body.
I have a side of the bed. If it just so happened that on my side of the bed, see, when we'd lay down, your sister's head would be right in between us. That's even weirder. That would not work. I am not switching sides of the bed just so I can lay next to you. I'm just letting you know.
Yes, you are.
No, I don't know. No, I know. I mean, hypothetically, God, I'm so glad.
I don't even understand how that happened. I mean, everyone,
Which
to
part?
each their own, all of it.
The birth part?
No, I understand the birth part.
They got mixed up, and not one of them.
I get the
grow all
science
their
of
shit,
it.
and
I understand the science.
I was just
of
making
it.
shit up. Their ribs got entwined. I don't know what happened.
The embryo
Never
that
mind.
split, they were
don't
supposed to be
explain it to me.
identical.
Don't explain
Didn't
it to
all the
me.
way split, so they are conjoined. That's how that happens.
That's even better than identical. I got nothing. I need to shut the fuck up. We've got voice messages.
I'm sure we fucking do.
We've got voice messages. We should probably. I don't even want to know what they're saying. I'm glad I can't really read the screen from here.
AC,
sweetheart, that's
I
a
have
good
no
news story.
idea how you would sell that to the fourth person. How'd
No.
they sell it to the man who married the
hold
one?
on. Hang on, hold on. I could see that. I could see somebody going, "How you doing?" No, that part I could understand. The one, you know what I mean?
Right. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
Seriously.
And if they get pregnant, who's the mommy and who's the aunt? I have so many fucking questions.
Yeah.
Me too.
Dude, not wrong. That is a great question. That is better than which one's
Can
the
they
teacher?
figure out which fallopian tube the egg came out of?
Oh, dude.
I mean, I guess that would.
Does he always have to push it up to the left when he?
They have one vagina.
I know, but I don't know. Never mind. I also understand the shape of a vagina and kind of.
You know, a lot of the
He
local
pushes it
news,
to the
or
right,
a lot of the
fucking
local radio stations have been commenting on this. Folks, we have the ability to go off the fucking rails and say how we feel instead of having to keep it. We don't have to, you know.
We're not on Twitter, so we're or whatever that is where you get canceled off. The X one. Yeah, we don't have to. We're not on there. We'd have been off there a long time ago.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
there's whole ass
me?
porn on Twitter or on X. Yes.
Okay, AC, why didn't you told me this stuff before? Sweetheart, read the rest of whatever messages.
I'm pretty sure
Here, are we caught up?
Maybe.
Sweet.
I don't. There was some back there. If I missed it, I'm sorry. I'm sure you all saw.
I'm guessing this came before. I don't know. Anyway, here's Red Rose checking in.
Hey, Rose.
Roses are Red podcast.
Also, thank you for the tequila,
Just
by
want
the
to
way.
come say hello. And Dave, I will be looking for your waitress on Monday. I will let
Jesus.
her know about that tip you wanted to leave her.
That one's never going to leave me.
No.
That
And
one is
I'm
never
jelly.
gonna
They're
leave
going to
me.
be in Vegas and get to
I
see
know
AC again.
And Mr. Groot's going.
Yes.
I haven't even met Mr. Groot yet. Anyway.
AC said Twitter's
Mr. Red
different
Rose,
now.
but-
You can say anything the fuck you want.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. I guess we should join that. Here's Zanzia. I hesitate to play these. Here's Zanzia.
Yes, Dave. I was busy because, on Monday, once upon a time, there was light in my life. Now I'm only lost in the dark.
Oh, the eclipse. Got it.
Nothing I can say. It was just a total eclipse of the heart.
I'm not sure. I heard that song more than I needed, actually. Just the past few days and then. Zanzia again.
Could you imagine that, being the conjoined twin? They're sitting there having sex with the other partner, and you're just like, come on, get this over with. I want to go to sleep. Or you're sitting there, the other person's sitting there snoring or whatever, and it's like they're just getting it on. It's just like, what the hell? I mean, it's just like, come on, well, yeah. It's just like,
okay,
how awkward would that be? Or she's sitting there having an orgasm, and she's just sitting there rambling on talking. It's just like, yeah. It's like, or she sits and goes, oh yeah, and she's just like, oh yeah, okay, you're faking it again, sis. Come on.
Okay, see, that was the point.
That just leaves such a world open.
That was the point I was going to make.
So much ridicule.
They might both feel it, but only one of them has to fake it. So I'm not saying she does. He might be.
Right.
He might be fine. I guess we'll try another one.
Okay. First of all, his name is Bowling. They've got a conjuncted last name. and their 5th grade teachers. Conjunction junction, what's your
In
function?
Minnesota.
Hooking
I
up
know.
words and making them function.
Hang on. If you're
Wow.
Minnesota's, never mind. I'm gonna let that one just fall where I shouldn't have even started saying what I was thinking.
Jeez Louise.
And one more, I guess.
That'd be a huge bed that they've got there, and plus it'd be a thruple.
Yep.
That's
an weird.
Automatic thruple.
I kind of. Not if the one doesn't like him. She might want to have nothing to do with that mother.
Yeah, that's why she should find her own.
Well, she can only look so far. Fuck. Wait. She can't just go to the mall. Jesus. Here is I hesitate. Here's AC.
Okay, that's an even better question. Who feels it? Like, who wants it? Are they both horny at the same time? What happens? Do the guy have to like do them differently? Like when one wants the other, and one's not even married. That's adultery. I'm spiraling from this.
So many fucking questions.
The thing about it is, he is spiraling.
I know.
Too. You brought that up and automatically had a couple. He is thinking of the questions. You know he is.
Oh, I know.
That's awesome. Okay. I think we're caught up, guys. If you want to leave us a voice message about that or anything else, if you're still here.
We got about 3 people right now. I don't know where they all went.
Everybody left. They're like, oh,
They're
no,
like,
no.
This is fucking
They're like, yeah, all right.
nuts.
The cussing was enough, but now they're talking about, nope, I'm
it's
out.
just the logistics of it all. It
No, I
just
know.
all of us are like, please. They should just go on somebody's. Let somebody interview them.
We
and
should
ask them.
invite them.
No, I don't think they'd want to be on our show.
We should invite them on.
They need to go on, and
we can fit how many people up on the screen together, right? Like 5, right? No, I'm just saying we could have them all on. You're right. It could be one. Okay, you're right. It could.
They'd watch this episode and go, "Fuck
no,
you
no,
guys."
no. We'll. Yeah, you're right.
No. We'll block them from
No, we
it
won't.
because that's a
No,
thing.
we won't. Whatever. You're right. Sweetheart, would you like to I don't even know how to transition into my
I don't know. I got another
shows.
news story talking about the eclipse.
Why don't you do that one real quick, just so we can come down off of that? Because otherwise, AC's brain is not gonna.
My
Oh, is it not better?
No, I don't know. So, a Mexican media outlet mistakenly airs a video of a man's testicles during the eclipse coverage. So what had happened?
Do tell. What had happened
was they had asked people to send in their videos of the eclipse.
Oh, and some jackass.
And they were like, "Oh, it's happening here. It's happening here. It's happening here." All the while, they're playing a video of some guy's balls going between having the sun behind it.
Okay,
like the eclipse.
All right.
And they have removed it. I tried. I
know
wanted
you
to have
looked that
that. I did. I couldn't find it.
So somebody literally got because
Yeah,
my
so
brother did a big
like
D
his
and put his
head,
head in the sun. And it was a declipse, a big declipse. So somebody literally put the phone between their legs, aimed the sun in there, and went like this with their balls
and they
across
played
the
it
camera.
without reviewing it prior to.
They start over here and went. Okay, that's actually pretty awesome. Okay, I don't want to read that. I'm trying to get off of that one.
I'm going to read it.
Ahead.
They should approach them about doing an adult video very gently. Offer them a ton of money, and everybody in the world would watch it. In fact, make it a pay-per-view. That's true.
How would they split the money? 3 ways. All right, sweetheart. So what I was saying earlier is there's so many shows. For example, we watch The Mandalorian. We watch a lot of the Star Wars stuff.
Yes.
I've had people come up and go, "Oh, I like this Star Wars show, but Boba Fett sucked and this and that."
I loved Boba Fett.
But it was fine. I liked it because it kind of continued the Mandalorian thing.
It was.
And we watched The Walking Dead. We just had 3 spin-offs of The Walking Dead that we watched all in a row.
The Daryl one's coming back in soon, I think.
Yes, the Daryl.
It's going to be the
Daryl
Carol
one is
part,
coming
yeah.
with Carol in it as well. But the last one was awesome.
Oh, I love that. The
but-
Rick-a-Michonne one. That was
But
great.
I liked the Negan one. Negan's my favorite character in the whole series. So
Joe said, "Really? You watch Star Wars? I mean, how could you tell?"
Oh, Joe's here.
Hey, Joe.
I don't know.
I'm surprised this is. Maybe he's just not listening. That whole other fucking conversation, I think he'd have been in on.
Well, yeah, he must have just got here, because if he would have heard us talking about before the eclipse about the twins and how they're not twins.
Conjoined twins.
They are then. All right. Anyway,
Nope.
Joe, we were talking about a bunch of sex stuff with them. Look, let me know if they have any porn videos, Joe. He would know already.
Joe said, "Nerds."
All right. We also watched. Shows like all right. Not. Let's get off the Star Wars thing. And Picard.
Oh yes, I love Picard.
That's Star Trek. I just went to the other nerd thing. But Umbrella Academy, Tulsa King.
Yes.
So anyway, there's shows that now none of them are on, and so I'm like looking and waiting for these shows and/or / movies.
Yes.
So that it can be a show or a movie that they need to just hurry up and put out.
Yes.
And Joe, you're listening. None of them on my list involve Goku. I promise.
He said Dragon Ball Z ?
I knew that was going to come up. None of them involve.
He goes, still on.
Cartoons. No, I don't think there's any cartoons in mine. There's not. Even though he would argue that's not a cartoon.
Well, I mean,
it's
it
just
is.
not a
It's
thing.
animated.
It is a cartoon. So anyway, all right. So you mentioned we watch Sugar now and Manhunt and different things like that. Masters of Air was really good.
It was very, very good.
Justified brought back a thing and did a Justified.
I loved that too.
Whatever that was. And that was about 6 or 8 months ago. That was pretty good. We did watch Rabbit Hole with Kiefer Sutherland. They should bring back 24. I think that's what they should bring back.
They tried, didn't they? They did extra, the new one
without him. They brought some new one, and it was decent. It was all right. The show that they should remake that they feels like it wasn't finished. Tiffy or somebody brought that up.
Yes,
earlier, and it obviously it's Ted Lasso.
Absolutely,
we've got to have another season.
There are rumors. People keep like, "Oh, it's been confirmed." I'm like, "No, it hasn't."
There are rumors, and it hasn't been confirmed, and they are not in production, and so we will not see that anytime soon.
Like
they might remake it,
spinoff,
or they might do a spinoff called AFC Richmond. That'd be awesome because that was one of the best shows ever. However, also not on the list. But here is the top 10 shows that or movies. That they should just hurry up and bring out. Here's one, sweetheart. I don't even know if you knew was coming out. And Joe already brought it up. I'm not super excited about it because I hadn't really even seen any things for it, but somebody mentioned it at work today. So here's number 10 is
Clouded the future becomes. New shadows I sense, whispering in the unseen depths.
There's a new Star Wars show on the Disney Channel. It's going to be called The Acolyte. Acolyte. It doesn't really look all that great. I mean, it looks fine. I mean, I guess, whatever. But so I guess I'll put that at number 10. Why?
Because it's Star Wars.
Because it's Star Wars. I have to. Anyway, so that was number 10. At number 9 is this show right here. They need to bring out, I think it was season 3 needs to just hurry up and come out. And it's this.
5% of people are truly good. 5% are evil.
Recognize the voice?
The rest of us, we wrestle between the two.
The voice is
what we are.
Jeremy Renner.
Oh,
what we're willing to do.
That's the
Kingstown.
Yes, that one.
The Mayor of Kingstown.
I
now
love that show.
Exclusively on Paramount Plus, or if you have Apple and Paramount Plus, you can watch it on Apple with no commercials. So yeah, Mayor of Kingstown. Now the good news about the Mayor of Kingstown. First off, that Star Wars is going to come out June 4th of this year.
Sweet.
Mayor of Kingstown will be coming out June 2nd of this year.
Sweet.
So season 3 will be coming out June 2nd. Here is the one.
Less than 2 months.
Number 8, the one you didn't think I'd put on here.
Who are you, Louis?
I'm the reticent vampire of the night there on D Small. I walk the night, capturing disappointment and regret. We stop the tape. We should get every detail right. I'm listening.
Okay, so
Ugh.
you didn't think I'd put it on there.
I
And
didn't.
It is a really good show. It's Interview
It
with
is
a Vampire.
such a good retelling of Interview with a Vampire.
Well, for me, it's the first telling, and I thought it was good.
You never.
Yeah, I'm not as vampire-y as you are.
I'm a very vampire.
I know
I'm
very
vampires. You're zombies.
I guess if you had to be that way.
The night they're on D small.
Anyway, Interview with a Vampire comes back.
So good.
May
12th. I know.
Oh, you already did you write that down?
I already said it.
May 12th.
It's in here.
Of this year at number 7, they have the second half of this season already done, but they just won't give it to us for some reason. This show can be seen on MGM Plus if you have it.
Groups of rich men get to decide what's right
Billy
and what's
Kid?
wrong. Who lives and who dies. That's a betrayal of America. That's why I'm here.
You're Billy the Kid, ain't you?
He is Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid, MGM Plus. We started watching that a while ago.
They had like 4 episodes.
Then they started the second season, so we had to get MGM Plus. I'm kind of glad we did because there's a couple other shows on there. And then they only showed 4 episodes, and then they're just holding the rest and keeping it in their pocket, I guess.
Well, that's dumb.
Billy the Kid is a good show.
It's a great show.
And there is a season and a half out. There's 12 episodes out if you wanted to subscribe. MGM Plus is only like $5 a month, which, if you add it up with all the rest of the shit. And then only because I like, cowboy movies and stuff like that. This one is actually really good. This is going to come out sometime in 2024. Oh, Billy the Kid will be out the second half of 2024. This.
You'd be Mrs. Dutton.
I would.
Seems we're neighbors. I've acquired the Strafford Ranch.
Well, this is the Yellowstone, and you have no rights here.
It's 1923.
Jacob, you can't start.
It is 1923.
War's already started.
And of course,
so good.
How much land do you want? I want the whole valley.
It is. It's one of the pre-shows of the Yellowstone in 1923. The first one was 1893, right? Mm-hmm. Which was also really good. They only did 1 season. Of
I
that.
actually like the prequels better than the actual show.
They're cowboy. So anyway, that is my up to number 6 of the shows and or movies, which
trying to figure out what number you
should
put the
hurry
boys
up
in.
and come out. The boys. Which boys are we talking about? They're in the other room.
No.
Are you talking about the
The
dogs?
show, the boys. I'm trying to figure out if that's number 1 or
well, I guess we'll
or if
have
it's
to
Cobra
find
Kai.
out. We will have to. So those are 2 shows that are coming out. So
I think I don't know. I mean, that's just me guessing, but those are the ones I want.
All right. So anyway, you will get to. You guys can have your own list too, and it's fine if you have your own list. Just know that my list is correct and yours is not. Aside from that. Sweetheart, what else going on?
Shit, I don't know.
You got any more written messages, or do we lose everybody after we were
we've got people
talking
here.
about sex with a 2-headed monster?
EC said, a movie I've been waiting for is Debbie Does Dallas 2. Debbie takes on the entire Cowboys. Oh, jeez.
You've been waiting a long time for that one.
Also, he said, it just ended. There's no way they're going to do another season. They'll probably do a Ted Lasso movie next. That wouldn't be bad.
Probably make him some money. I'd be all right with
that. He also said Interview with the Vampire is probably the best book I've ever read by Anne Rice. It's so good.
Was there a pause in there? The best book I've ever read?
Read by
Anne Rice? Or was it just
only, I don't know.
So is it just her best book that she's ever written?
I'm giving you all the information I have. I read it how it was on the screen.
All right. So
I don't know how he intended it to be heard.
He's probably read better books.
He's probably read better books, but it's a great book.
Yeah, well, that's what I hear from you just now when you said it. Anyway, well, technically AC said it. You just repeated it. Sweetheart, are you going to get another news story ready?
Sure.
If you don't have one ready, I mean, I can always do this.
I'm the big shark. Where's my baby shark?
You're right. I have Grandpa Shark here. My fault.
Okay.
I just did that in case Riker was still up. Riker, that one was for you.
Nicole says, hey, Nicole. Thank you for listening. So Let's do this one. That works.
You know what else we did this past weekend that I forgot about? We actually stopped back by the bar over there.
Yes.
And we met some new people.
We did.
And I said, new people, it's nice to meet you. Subscribe, do all this. And they said they did. I said, if you listen,
we will mention you.
We'll
Give me a
mention
moment.
you.
I have their names. It's
And
Bobby
then-
and Woody.
That's what I was going to say, sweetheart. I didn't need to know their names.
Oh.
I remember it was Bobby and who else?
Woody.
And Woody. Those guys. I think those are
They're
fake
brothers.
names.
No.
They were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sweetheart, go ahead. Another news story, and then we'll get to the top 5, and then we'll do whatever the hell we want. I don't know.
So there's a woman who claims that she received a stolen Jeep as a birthday tip from a Waffle House customer. So this this happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and this chick looked like she would lie about it.
Would lie about it or believe it
or
when she
believe
was
her own
tipped a
lie.
Jeep? Okay.
No, she was Oklahoma woman claimed that the vehicle that she is accused of stealing was a birthday tip from a former Waffle House customer. The police said the officers received a tip about the stolen white Jeep Liberty on April 1st. They were able to stop her and speak with the driver, who identifies as Angela Harrison. Harrison told the officers that she was at a gas station an hour earlier when she ran into a former customer of hers from when she worked at the Waffle House just an hour before. That's convenient. She told the police that the man gave her $10 cash and the Jeep as a gift for her 53rd birthday, which is coming up in a few weeks. I don't know how they didn't believe that, I ask you. The Jeep, however, was reported as stolen before Christmas. Jeez Louise, my nose. So it was reported stolen before Christmas. And she had there's photos of her driving around in this Jeep from January 14th. Okay,
so she had it for a little while.
From January 14th. So not just an hour before. She identified herself in the photo, but she could not explain why she was seen driving this Jeep on January 14th. She claimed that the vehicle had been given to her just an hour before. I don't know why I'm
She
in there.
Just said it was given to me a month ago.
She should have just said I was probably giving the guy head because that's our relationship, and that's why he gave me this thing. I don't know. That was just me.
Okay, because I was going to say, hold on.
I'm dating the dude. That's why you saw me in the Jeep. I don't know. That's how I would have played it off.
Okay.
I don't fucking know. That's just me. So she was arrested and charged with possession of a stolen vehicle. The funny thing is the owner of the Jeep died last year, and the vehicle was actually returned to the family. So I don't know. Maybe she knew he died and was
Hang
like,
on. She killed him too? Did she murder this dude and steal the car?
No, no.
Did he have a heart attack while she was sucking the dick?
Probably. I don't know. The guy died, and she probably knew the guy died, and she stole his fucking Jeep, and now she's got it back.
He's dead now story.
Kind of. Hey, drunk neighbor's chunking in. He's chunking in. He's checking in. I read the story beautifully, and I say chunking in on actual words that I didn't have to fucking read. He's checking in, and he said, "You have no idea."
No idea. There he is right there. You have
drunk neighbor.
No idea. You know what? Hey, drunk neighbor, you know what I'm going to be doing this weekend? No idea. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be down by the river. Exactly.
No, I thought that one was funny though.
That one was pretty
He was
good.
a former guy that he gave me $10 and a Jeep. How great! I'm turning in 53. I don't know. I don't know why she thought that would be a
good
viable.
Present. If somebody tried to give me a Jeep, I would.
Hold on.
Actually,
let me show you the mug shot.
I thought you were going to show me a picture of the Jeep. I don't know.
No, let me show you the mug shot of this woman.
Oh.
She looks very messy.
She looks
very messy.
Yeah. Wow. Hey,
I mean, she'd probably suck a good dick. There's no teeth there.
Nope. Go somewhere.
Win, baby, win. All I do is win, no matter what.
Yeah, you get a Jeep, and then after you do it, right? Yeah, I can't keep playing that.
No.
and they stay there, and they say yeah.
Up, down. Anyway, sweetheart, I love
crack
you.
myself up. I love you too.
You crack me up too, and then
Drunk neighbor says, FYI, I would not do her. Are you sure?
Oh man. Let's jump to my top 5 and then get the hell
Jim
out of here
says-
soon.
He goes, that says a lot.
That does. He wouldn't, not in any condition would he do her. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Let's jump. My number 5 show and or movie that they should just hurry up and bring back because I've been waiting. Let's get this. Come on. It is this.
There is no war so hateful to the gods. It's a war between kin. And no war so bloody as a war between dragons.
Oh, that's it. That's coming out too soon.
Exactly. It's Game of Thrones House of Dragons. Now, it is Game of Thrones House of Dragons is not as good as the original Game of Thrones. And
Well,
I get
let's
everybody
be real.
hated
Hold on.
how Game of Thrones ended. That's fine. We're not arguing about that.
No. If remember when you introduced me to Game of Thrones, it wasn't I don't believe it was the first season that you showed me.
Oh no.
I mean, it was the one episode or whatever,
Yeah,
and
it was-
that definitely wasn't the first season. It took a little bit to get into that too. So
Okay.
maybe we're gonna just maybe it's just a
gonna
little
be
slow
just as
going.
good.
Yeah, we don't
It
know.
might be the last episode of last season wasn't
Yeah,
terrible. It was
I
decent.
mean, yeah.
I mean, it got you. They finally killed somebody, and so that was cool. I mean, they
They
killed
got
people,
way
but
more
whatever.
dragons, and that's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah,
I want a dragon.
yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we don't.
Except
have
my hair
those
is
anymore.
not blonde.
Yeah, there was a joke I forgot about. And then, so that was number 5. At number 4 would be this.
Rome. Greece. All democracies fail. Because people are fucking stupid.
They are. Can't tell just from the edginess of
But
that.
if you crush the masses,
Is that the boys?
who builds your monuments?
It's the boys. Okay.
Yeah.
Who tongues your taint?
I fucking love it. It's 4?
Number 4.
I would have put that
People.
higher.
Number
I mean,
4
lower.
is the boys.
I'm surprised it's number
such-
4.
It is number 4.
I thought it was gonna be
You'll see why
one or
shortly.
2.
You'll see why shortly. So that show needs to hurry up and come back. Also, Game of Thrones House of Dragons does come back this year, June 16th. The Boys comes back June 13th.
Oh, we got a shit ton of things
June,
to watch
we've
in June.
got,
Here's the
in
thing.
June,
in
we've
June,
got-
we're going to be at the camper all the fucking time.
We're gonna have to take a stick to watch some shows. And
Truthful's in saying,
there's
hello,
Truthful.
yay, I finally made it.
And unless we're not supposed to say that name, sorry. And then we got Interview with Vampire should be still going on, and then June 3rd, Kingstown, and then we've got the 4th. We've got that Star Wars thing.
Mm-hmm.
We've got what else did I mention? Game of Thrones House of Dragons comes the 16th, and then the 13th is The Boys.
I'm so excited for The Boys.
Yeah, there's much. And then one that they don't, I thought they had a date for this one, but at number 3, it's just going to be this year sometime. But it is this right
Fasten
here.
your gi. Tie your belt.
Cobra Kai.
Karate is coming to the world's
Wait,
biggest
that's
stage,
not in the top 2?
It's number 3.
where legends are born. Welcome back to the All Valley Karate Tournament.
All right. So, Cobra Kai. It's the final season of Cobra Kai, and that is number 3.
Again,
Now,
why is that not
why is that number
1
3?
or
Well,
2?
here is why it's not 1 or 2. Because at the beginning, if you remember, I said these are the shows
Movies.
and or movies.
Deadpool is
that-
number 1.
These are the shows and or movies that I'm
Can't think
really
of whatever
excited
movie.
about that are coming out that they need to just hurry up and put them out. So we haven't had any movies yet. So that means I've
Hey,
got 2 more
Real
slots.
quick, we
Yes.
have Jim saying, or Drunk Neighbor saying, no, number 1 for Cobra Kai. And then
Maybe.
Daniel, or Junior's checking in.
Junior,
Dan
what's
Junior
going on?
is checking in, saying, "What's up?"
We were just talking about you. No, we weren't. But maybe, I don't know. We were talking about how awesome you are at this. We really weren't. They did kick my ass this year. So anyway, the number 2 show and or movie, and we haven't even had a movie yet.
So
that
I
just
think the
needs
last
to hurry
two
up
are
and come
movies.
out. So at number 2.
Hi, Wolvie. To understand why I quantum
So number
leaped
2?
across the multiverse, I need to
You're
take
fucking
you
me
back
up
to
all
the
the
smooth
I
slopes
thought
of
I knew
6
you.
weeks ago.
You do. You just
When
forgot
fate
one.
knocked at my door.
Oh.
So anyway, Deadpool and Wolverine, that comes out July 26th. It's going to be a good June and July.
Who are you?
Yeah.
That one we're gonna see in the theater.
Why am I here?
That one I will see in the theater.
Yeah.
You're here to save the multiverse, Wade Wilson.
Yeah. Anyway,
We took right after you and I met. We took your son and my daughter to see Deadpool.
Deadpool, our buddy Joe didn't even really know how awesome Deadpool was until I introduced him. And then I loaned him the video game and he's like, this guy's funny. Yeah, anyway, he kind of knew, but he didn't really know. At number 1, that they need to just hurry up. I've been waiting literally years for this movie. And of course, they're not going to put it out in theaters. They're going to release it on Netflix.
Oh yeah!
Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Out there, okay? I'm gonna be fine. They love me at Beverly Hills. Detective Foley, you ever read your own file? Shootouts, start of the piece, a lot. Please tell me you didn't get arrested again. Twice, but I broke out.
Drunk neighbor agrees.
Thank you. Put our lives on the line every day. And for what? Comes with the job if you're doing it right.
Yeah,
Axwell.
So how many people have you pissed off so far? I haven't pissed off anybody. Yeah, 50-50. 50-50. Is it that high? So far. Yeah. Wow.
I am so excited for that movie. Obviously, as you can tell, again, you guys can have your own lists. And as I just proved, mine's right again. Even though I confused my wife and Drunk Neighbor, because Drunk Neighbor was like, that's number 1 to Cobra Kai. Yeah.
He did say, I'll give you that.
Beverly Hills Cop.
I know.
They're bringing back Cop.
I know.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Also, Beverly Hills Cop does come back to Netflix July 3rd. And Deadpool and Wolverine, I think I already said it, but July 26th.
Here's what I see. I feel like you and Drunk Neighbor are going to have a viewing party for Beverly Hills Cop. And then the next day he'll do fireworks here.
That might happen. That might absolutely happen. You never know.
Yeah, Cameron says, all in all, hope everything is well. USDA is great with the exception of the naughty bits. So
I hear you, buddy. I started the show
with your messages from last week
that I literally didn't get until after the show or the end of the show. So
yes, you had me dying laughing with the farts.
Yeah, farts are funny.
Fucking funny.
All right, sweetheart. If you've got another news story, we can certainly do that. If not, we can just do that. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm fine with one more, and then we'll probably jump out. Unless, guys, you can still leave a quick voice message if you want. I'm not showing any right now, so unless it messed up again, oops.
Jim or Drunk Neighbor, I'll believe it when I see it.
Retired on fireworks. Actually, we paid for fireworks at the campground, so we
That's
might.
the week before.
It is the week before.
AC says, I can't wait to see Nick Nolte.
That's the other one.
Dan Jr. says, I like classic Eddie Murphy, 48 Hours.
Yes.
And then Jim said, ha, ha, ha. So, I mean, let's see.
Well, we did pay for fireworks, but it's the week before.
Yes.
And so it's not on the 4th.
Yes.
All right.
And then
so we will be.
Beer Olympics will be the week after, probably.
Okay, so we won't be
down by the river
on the 4th of July.
No.
Okay. Good.
I don't know. I've got a couple news stories. Let me just tell you, the one that kind of made me giggle. It's horrible. There's
Perfect. Do that one.
A
That
priest
sounds
has been
perfect.
jailed after a man collapsed from too many Oh nope, not electrile, erectile dysfunction. Let me start that again. Forget you ever heard what I said.
Just rewind it.
Okay. Hey, babe, I've got a news story. It made me
Sweet.
giggle.
Which one did you want?
It's pretty
You should
bad.
do that.
It's
All right.
bad.
Knock it
So a
out.
priest has been jailed after a man collapsed from too many erectile drugs at the cleric's sex party. So this is in Poland, or a Polish priest had hosted an orgy and has been sentenced to 8 minutes. Hosted an orgy.
A priest.
A priest.
Well, he's a Polish priest. So I get it.
At least it
Makes
wasn't
sense.
kids, and it was consenting adults.
You hadn't got that far yet.
It wasn't kids.
Assuming.
I'm just saying. And so he hosted an orgy, and during said orgy, a man collapsed because he had taken too many erectile dysfunction drugs.
Okay.
So what had happened was the ambulance was called, but when the paramedics arrived, they were refused to enter the home because, orgies.
Too many naked people.
Nobody let them in. The priest was like, "You can't fucking come in here. I'm not supposed to be doing this." Both of these motherfuckers were priests, by the way. So
didn't let the ambulance in?
No.
Or
so
the ambulance
they were
people
only
were like, I can't go in there.
No. They didn't let the
let 'em
ambulance in because they didn't want them to know what was going on. What happens in the priest orgy stays in the priest orgy, I guess. So
how about this one, guys? What about scented semen?
Yeah. So they were only able to administer aid after the police arrived. The priest, referred to as Tomasz Z, was sentenced for sexual offenses, supplying drugs, and failing to provide assistance to a person in danger of loss of life or serious bodily harm. He's been ordered to pay £3,000 and or 15,000 zlotys. I think that's
where was
the
this
Polish,
at too?
Poland.
In Poland. You know what they do in China if you get an erection?
What?
If they have an erection in China?
What?
They vote.
You're so fucking dumb.
I know.
So
your sister would have loved that one.
I know. I love it. So he's been ordered to pay fines. The trial took place behind closed doors, much like the orgy did. That was just me. It's not in the story. It did take place behind closed doors.
That would be in parentheses.
Yes.
Okay, go.
Oh, that's another dumb thing I did.
I can't fucking say it now. All right, finish your story.
At any rate, so the Diocese of, not even trying that one, Sosnowiec, in Southwest Poland has been engulfed in this scandal since reports of the sex party in the town of Dąbrowa.
Yep, that one. In that town.
Górnicza.
That place.
Emerged in 2023. The bishop of the diocese has since stepped down, but the Vatican gave no reason for his resignation.
Yeah.
We wonder why. And Tomasz Z was discharged from the clergy. He discharged something in 2023 after media reports. The diocese press office was approached for comment.
Let me take my pants off.
I know it had a rough start. I'm glad I restarted it. Oh my gosh.
I am glad. I am also glad. All right. Before we jump out, you want to tell the Princey story real quick? Or you did bring it up.
Okay. So I've been reading news stories.
Cheese.
It is.
Queso.
Folks.
Yes.
I've been reading news stories for a couple of years now.
You have.
And
very well, I might add.
Kind
No,
of.
kind of.
Words are hard.
They are.
However, as I read them, there's always things it could be an ing in parentheses. And I'm like, why the fuck is that? Because it would have been said that way. And so we were watching Last Week Tonight. I even said it correct this time.
You did.
I always call it About Last Night. Last Week Tonight.
The guy
with John Oliver.
And the Pateki Teki. Go on.
Yes. and they had this news story up because they were referencing somebody's comment, or it was a quote. And again, it always seems like, duh, why is that in parentheses? It should just be there. And so it could be something speaking, and it's the ing. And I looked at Dave, I'm like, why the fuck are there parentheses? This makes no goddamn sense to me.
Right.
I've been reading news stories for years, and I just, and he goes, oh, sweetheart.
And so I told him what I tell you.
It's the implied, because the person didn't actually say that. They would have said speak instead of speaking, even though they should have said speaking.
Right.
So they're just
Exactly.
putting in the correct
and then
grammar.
You even accused me of making that
I
part
did.
up.
I'm like, no fucking way.
I know. So
I don't
now
know.
that I made you tell it live, do you think I made it up?
No.
Did you look it up? Because it really
No.
is what it is. Okay.
No, honestly, for a moment, I thought, here's what I thought for a moment. You did make it up, and now I sound like an even bigger dumbass. Because I wouldn't put it past you.
I'm so glad to be back. We're going to try to do another one next week. This Friday.
We are doing another one next week.
All right, maybe. I need to get back to who's coming with me. I got to do one of those shows at some point.
Right. We need to.
I need to figure that out. I'll figure it out in the background, and then we'll go from there. But this Friday, you've got.
My sister said I could see Dave making that up.
Right?
No, Friday, Roses Are Red podcast. We were doing the story of Australian serial killer.
What's his name?
Peter Dupas.
Dupas. Got it.
Yes.
From Australia.
Yes.
And your guest.
And our guest, it'll be now. We will not have AC or Midnight Media on the line on this podcast. He does have a prior engagement. However, my sister Jamie will be taking his place and joining us as our guest to go through the story. This is a story she would like or wanted us to do, and she's read the book. It should be really great. To be fair, I've not looked up at anything about it yet.
So you've got studying to do
tomorrow and Friday. Between trying to make a goddamn sale, I will be researching Peter Dupas.
She will.
I'll be on top of it. But
she will make with AC not being there. She will fill in nicely.
Yeah, she will.
She will fit right in with you, ladies.
I can't wait for. I mean, I can't wait for her and Rose to meet. You know, and
interact. I want to see that interaction as well.
Yes.
And Sister Jamie, sorry what I was saying about the head thing, but you get it. Had you turned around and seen me, you'd have been like, no, you ain't going to meet that dude. You ain't going to meet that dude.
Well, especially if we were conjoined.
Yeah, you'd be like, no, he does not have a leather jacket on. He's wearing Jacksonville. Absolutely not. You would have, it just never would have happened. But anyway, aside from that, guys, thank you so much for coming in too. How was your day? Every week, I guess, again, Wednesdays. I don't know. We'll see coming up this summer. We might need a little time off, spend time. No, we'll still be working. All right. Anyway, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Love ya.
Who loves you?
We do.
See you, bitches.